Good morning, Bootheel broadcast listeners. This is Elissa Schatz joining you at Senath-Hornersville High School. We are about 15 minutes from the game time. We're about 15 minutes from game time of the first game of the 2026 Bootheel Conference Tournament. Our first matchup is going to be between the Malden Lady Green Wave and the South Pemiscot Lady Bulldogs. We will join you here in about 15 minutes and we will get started. Good morning, Bootheel broadcast listeners. We are back, and joining me today, I have
Addison Shots.
and we are going to be bringing you the coverage of the first 4 games at the 2026 Boot Hill Conference and their matchups. So, just a little bit of a rundown for the day. We are about to get started with the number 2 seeded Malden versus the number 7 seeded South Pemiscot ladies game. Following that, we will be covering the number 3 Campbell versus the number 6 Holcomb girls game. Following that, we will have the number 4 seeded Hayti versus the number 5 seeded South Pemiscot matchup for the girls. And that is going to round out the girls' games for today's tournament. After that, Addie and I will be bringing you coverage of the Campbell versus Hayti boys matchup, and that's going to be the number 2 seeded Hayti versus the number 7 seeded Campbell in the JV bracket. And then following that, we will also have the matchup flipping back to the varsity. We will have the number 3 seeded Senath-Hornersville taking on the number 6 seeded Campbell. After that, we'll go back to the JV tournament, and we will be bringing you the number 4 seeded Malden versus the number 5 seeded Senath-Hornersville. The following varsity game is going to be the number 2 seeded Malden taking on the number 7 seeded Portageville. Back to the final JV game, it's going to be the number 3 seeded Caruthersville taking on the number 6 seeded Portageville. And the final game of the night is going to be the number 4 seeded South Pemiscot taking on the number 5 seeded Caruthersville. So that is what the broadcast schedule is looking like today here on Boot Hill Broadcasting. Addie and I will be bringing you coverage of the first 4 games, and then Tommy, Terry, and Darren, and maybe a couple of special guests will be joining throughout the rest of the day. We have Gianna running the camera for us, and we are ready to get rolling. We are seeing 2 very put-together teams. It looked like Malden bringing a very large bench with them today. South Pemiscot looks like they are having 5 players, but it's still going to be a great game nonetheless. So, Addie, what are you looking forward to seeing this week?
This week, I think I'm definitely looking forward with the girls' games because I've seen the girls, all the girls' teams in the tournament play this season. I'm definitely gonna be watching for those games. I think they're gonna be pretty good because all the teams look pretty stout this year.
Yeah, I do want to take a second to highlight the 3 teams that aren't going to be playing today. The Portageville girls team is ranked the number 1 seed, and they had a bye today. In the JV tournament, the South Pemiscot Bulldogs were ranked number 1, so they have also got a bye today. And then in the varsity tournament, the Hayti boys have got a bye for today. So we will see those 3 teams on Monday and Tuesday, but we will not be seeing them today.
Yeah.
We got about a minute until tip-off. Teams are coming in. We're looking Malden's girls. They are being coached by Ty Miller, and their assistant coach is Brian Vent. The South Pemiscot girls are going to be, I don't have a coach for them, but we are going to do the national anthem real quick. All right, listeners, we are back. We are about to jump on with the starting lineups for the starting for the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. We have number 0, which is going to be Facken. Number 13, Jones. Number 30, Pierce. Number 35, Duckworth. And number 40, Wilborn. Starting for the Malden Lady Green Waves, we've got number 1, Cobb. Number 3, Thornton. Number 5, Cohen. Number 10, Matthews. And number 14, Jackson. It's going to be the starting lineups for our first game. The tip is going to go to Malden.
It's looking like Carly Cobb bringing the ball up the floor from Malden, past to Carson Cohen, back to Carly Cobb, back to Cohen. Cohen, that's going to be the first 2 points of the ball game and the first 2 points from Malden Greenway. That's going to be Carson Cohen. That ball was tipped away by Malden. So Malden bringing the ball back down to their side of the court. Number 3.
Cobb goes up for the shot. It's going to be no good. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, but it is going to stay with Malden underneath their basket.
Pass into their number 3. She's going to take the shot, and it's going to be no good. She gets her own rebound and goes back up, and it's no good again. That's 0-0. Bringing the ball down the floor for South Pim, and it's going to be tipped away by Malden's number 3.
I believe that's Thornton. Cohen's going to go up for 2. It's going to be no good, but she's going to get fouled, so she's going to go to the line. That's going to be Carson Cohen.
First one for Carson Cohen is going to be no good.
Second's going to be good for Cohen. It's going to be 3 points for her, 3 points for Malden on the board. Malden running a very aggressive full-court defense against South Pemiscot. South Pim looking to get it across the half. Ball's going to be tipped away. Mathis is going to come away with it going up to Thornton, who is going to tie it up.
That's going to be South Pemiscot's ball. They're looking to break that full court press, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Malden's number 5, Carson Cohen. South Pemiscot looking to get the ball down the court. They get it to their number 35. I believe that's Duckworth, and she's going to make the shot for 2 points.
That is Malia Duckworth. First 2 points for South Pemiscot. Mathis for 3. It's going to be no good, and it's going to get back to South Pim. But it's going to be tipped out by Malden, who picks it up and gets it back across, and there is a Wilborn getting her hand on the ball for South Pemiscot.
South Pemiscot gets the ball across the half. They looking to get it down to the floor to Duckworth again, but it's going to be stolen away by number 3 on Malden. That's going to be Thornton. And
I believe that was Jackson that got that.
Yes, number 14 from Malden got a quick layup. South Pemiscot bringing the ball down the floor. They get it to Duckworth. She looks to be getting the ball back out. Goes to 0 for South Pim.
Duckworth, the junior on the team, South Pemiscot, no seniors, but Duckworth is a very strong returning part of South Pemiscot's team from a couple of previous years, a couple of very successful years she has been with them.
Ball was tipped out of bounds on South Pim's side of the court by Malden's number 3. It's going to be South Pim's ball, but there goes
Matthews, and she's going to get fouled going up for 2.
Yes.
It's going to belong to number 0. It's going to be Fakin. Kyrie Matthews to the line for Malden.
The first shot's going to be no good for her.
Second's also going to be no good for Matthews, but Thornton's going to go back up. It's going to be tipped out by Duckworth on a block. Inbounded to Cobb.
To Thornton. Thornton's going to take it, the shot. It's going to be no good.
It's going to end up in the hands of Wilborn.
To Pierce, and South Pim is bringing the ball up the floor. That's their 0. Getting it across the half to Duckworth down on the bottom, and it's going to be tipped away by Malden's Thornton to Carly Cobb, who's bringing it down the floor for a layup, and it's going to be no good, but Thornton with the rebound.
No good, but Cohen comes away with it. Cohen looking at Cobb. Cobb for 3. It's going to be no good, but Duckworth ends up with the rebound for South Pim. Ball is taken all the way, but it's tipped by Malden, and here goes Malden. Malden, it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Long pass that wasn't complete.
Checking in for Malden is going to be number 12. I believe that is
it's going to be
Kinsey Wynn.
Duckworth tipped the ball out of her hands. It's going to go to Wynn. Wynn to Cobb. Cobb for 2. It's going to be good. That's going to be Carly Cobb's first 2 points of the ball game.
Pierce on South Pim. She's going to take the 2-point shot, and it's going to be no good. Carson Cohen's going to come away with it, going for a long full-court layup, and she's going to get it. That is 2 points for Carson Cohen.
Jones bringing the ball up the floor for South Pim.
Looking at a long pass down to Pierce, and number 14, I think that's Hestiana Jackson from Malden, is going to tip it out of bounds. South Pim taking the ball out on their side of the court. She gets it to Pierce at the top of the key, and it's going to go back to Jones. Seeing some ball movement. It's going to go to number 40. She's going to take the shot, and it's going to be no good. Carson Cohen's going to come away with it.
Over to Jackson, Matthews, I'm sorry, and she's going to get fouled. It's going to belong to Fakin. It's her second foul, and it's going to send Mathis to the line for 2.
Seeing 2 fouls for number 00 on South Pim in the first quarter is not looking good. Looks like she might be in foul trouble this game, and they have 5 players. Second free throw is going to be no good for Matthews, but she's going to come away with the rebound.
I believe we had another substitute come in. That is going to be number 25. That's Peterson, Jada Peterson.
Duckworth bringing the ball down for South Pim.
Gets it to Pierce. Pierce to Jones.
Jones back to Duckworth.
Duckworth for 2. It's going to be Duckworth, Malia Duckworth. She's got all 4 of South Pim's points on the board. Score is 9-4 Malden. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's going to be Carly Cobb at the top of the key with the ball. Pass to Cohen to Peterson. She's going to take the shot, and it's going to be blocked by Malia Duckworth. Carson Cohen's going to come away with it over to Matthews for 3, and it's going to be no good. But Kinsey Wynn is going to get the rebound to Carly Cobb. Back to Matthews. Back to Cohen.
Cohen for 2. It's going to be good. That's Carson Cohen.
Her
7 points on the board.
Yeah, her offense has looked incredible today.
Absolutely. Timeout for South Pem. Scores looking 11-4 Malden. Malden running a very aggressive defense against South Pem. Not really letting them get many shot opportunities, just quick defense, quick steals, moving the ball good on offense. I will say I've been watching this Malden team pretty closely this year, and I really do feel that they have got a very good run in this tournament, and also coming up in their district tournament. They've got as long as they come out and play like the Malden team that they are, and they can be, they have got a very good opportunity to be very successful this year. Coach Ty Miller and Coach Vint have been very good with these girls. They've got a very large bench. You can see that their program is growing, and it is just really exciting for them.
Yes, I absolutely agree. And their defense this game has just been explosive.
From the beginning.
Yes, right from the jump, they were up in a full court, and every offensive opportunity they've been just attacking the basket.
And see right here, we're seeing a very good trap. They're trapping good. They're getting steals, the picks. If South Pem's getting a hand on it, it's not because Malden isn't trying. Cobb for 2 is going to be no good, but it gets out to Cohen. Cohen to Cobb. Cobb for 3. She thinks about it. She passes. Matthews to Wynn. Wynn tips it back in, but it comes away to South Pem.
South Pem
to Duckworth.
Yes.
Duckworth's going to go all the way.
For 2. It's going to be no good. And Carson Cohen comes out with the rebound. Man, she is on fire today. Cohen to Cobb. Cobb's looking around. Back to Cohen. Cohen looking to slow the offense down a little bit, kind of give her team a bit of a break. Cohen to Cobb. Cobb for 3, and it's going to be no good. And Malia Duckworth is going to come away with the rebound. Man, she is on fire with rebounds today.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful shot by Cobb. It just didn't fall that time.
South Pem looking to get the ball up.
It's going to be down court, and South Pem's going to let it go. It's going to be Malden's ball on their end. Thornton checking back in for Cobb.
It's going to be Thornton out on the 3 to Cohen. Cohen's looking for the shot. She's going to make. That was actually going to be no good, and South Pem's going to come away with it.
Wilborn with the rebound.
To Duckworth for 2.
There's going to be a foul on Thornton. It's going to be her first, Malden's first.
It's going to be South Pem's ball under their basket. They're taking it out. It's number 40. I think that's Wilburn taking it out for South Pem to Duckworth for 2, and it's going to be good.
Malia Duckworth with all 6 of South Pem's points. 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
She is also attacking the South Pem basket this game. I'm really impressed with her game today. It's going to be Cohen for 2, and it's going to be good as well.
Carson Cohen being the lead scorer for Malden.
South Pem bringing the ball down. That's their 0-0, looking to make a play at the basket to Pearson. It's going to be no good. Carson Cohen is going to come away with it for a long layup, and it's going to be good.
Right at the buzzer, that's going to be Carson Cohen putting up 11 points on the board for Malden.
In the first quarter.
Jackson chipping into, Cobb chipping into, Malia Duckworth with 6 for South Pemiscot, and that's going to bring us to our score of 15-6 at the end of the first. Seeing a very strong, aggressive game from Malden, seeing a very strong and aggressive game from Carson Cohen for Malden. Bootheel Conference Tournament, they are coming on strong. Looking at some stats just here a little bit, Matthews and Jackson for Malden, as well as Denisha Wright, who we have not seen in the ball game yet, and Sims, who we have also not seen in the ball game yet, are their seniors. Malden looking at a very well-versed team. Juniors, seniors, got a few freshmen in there, some sophomores. They are looking to be strong for years to come. Flipping over to South Pemiscot's board, like I mentioned a minute ago, Duckworth is their only junior. They have no seniors, and they're looking at a team of majority sophomores and one freshman, who is Jones. All right, coming back out for the second quarter, I believe that it's going to be Malden's possession.
It's going to be Carson Cohen bringing it up the floor to win to Thornton, back to Cohen, and she's going to attack the basket. It's going to be no good. That's number 40 for South Pem coming away with the rebound.
Jones bringing the ball up the floor. Looking at Pierce. Pierce to Jones. Looking to Duckworth. Duckworth for two. It's going to be no good, and Thornton's going to come away with the rebound over to Cohen. Cohen's going to look for it.
She's attacking the basket. It's going to be no good, and Wynn's going to get the rebound and go up, and it's going to be good for Wynn. That's her first 2 points of the game, I do believe.
It is.
Malden and their aggressive full court.
Looking for a tip, and Carson Cohen comes away with it over to Thornton. Thornton up for two. It's going to be no good, and South Pemiscot's going to come away with it. That's Jones. Jones bringing it up the floor for South Pem over to Duckworth. Duckworth up for two. It's going to be good. That's Malia Duckworth.
Her 8 points.
Got a timeout here for a shoe to be tied. Malia Duckworth, all 8 of South Pemiscot's points. Cobb checking back in for Thornton for Malden.
And Cobb bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Cohen. Over to Wynn.
Ball's
back
gonna
to
be tipped
Cohen,
away.
but to Cobb. To Matthews. Over to Jackson for two, and it's going to be no good. She's going to get a rebound and go back up, and she's going to get it. That was Jackson.
Cobb with the steal over to Cohen.
Jackson to Matthews.
Back to Jackson. Jackson's going to go up for two. She's not going to get it, and it's going to come away to South Pemiscot's Duckworth. Jones bringing up the ball for South Pem.
To Duckworth, and Duckworth's going to take it all the way. She thought about it's going to go back out to Jones. Jones is going to get it and go up for two, and she's not going to get it. Pierce is going to come away with the rebound, and she's going to go up for two, and she's not going to get it either.
Jones goes back up, and it's going to fall to Malden. This time, no points scored.
And Cohen's looking to take it all the way. She's going to pass it over to Jackson, and South Pem's going to get the steal, come away with it. Back to Cohen.
South Pem with a touch on the ball, though. It's going to stay with Malden on their end.
Carson Cohen at the top. She's going to pass it to Wynn to Cobb. Cobb for three. It's going to be no good, but Jackson's going to get the rebound from Malden to Cohen, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Matthews couldn't quite connect that pass.
South Pem looking to get the ball down the floor.
She thought about taking the three, moving the ball over to Duckworth. Duckworth, who's going to post up for two. It's going to be good. That's Malia Duckworth. Only scorer for South Pem thus far. Scores 19, Malden 10, South Pem.
That's Kinsey Wynn from Malden. The ball's going to be taken away by number 40. I believe that's Wilburn for South Pem, and Jones is going to bring the ball up the floor. They're going to get a touch on it, and they're tying the ball up on the floor. I believe that was Wynn and Jones.
Thornton and Peterson checking in for Wynn and Jackson.
It's Jones bringing the ball up the floor for South Pim.
Looking at Duckworth, and there's going to be a steal by Thornton. Cohen looking down court for Matthews, gets it over to Peterson. Peterson into Thornton. Thornton back out.
It's going to be Carson Cohen at the top. She's looking to take the shot for 2, and she's not going to get it. Malia Duckworth for South Pim with the rebound.
Jones bringing the ball up the floor.
It's going to be Pierce for South Pim. She's looking to get the ball out.
Cohen with the quick tap, but it's not going to be in time. It's going to stay with South Pim under their basket. Duckworth
it's
with the ball.
It's going to be into Duckworth for 2 points. It's going to be no good. Peterson.
Jumping a little bit. Over to Cobb. Cobb up for 2. It's going to be good. Carly Cobb. Her first 2 points of the second quarter, 4th of the ball game. Peterson with the ball stolen over to Cohen. Cohen tries to tip it to Cobb, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be a full timeout for Malden. Score's going to be 21 Malden, 10 South Pim, 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Looking at our scoreboard real quick, Malden, Cohen still the leading scorer with 11 points, Cobb chipping in 4, Jackson chipping in 4, and Wynn with 2, brings us to 21. Duckworth holding all 10 points for South Pemiscot thus far. Looking at our board here a little bit, I got a few notes. South Pemiscot, the 7th seed in this tournament, they are in the Class 2 District 1 tournament, and they are a record of 5-8. Malden, the number 2 seeded in this tournament, they are in Class 2 District 2, and they are their record is 12-5 this season, and they've also previously beat South Pim on January 9th, 60-22. See a few more teams kind of coming in this morning, getting ready for the ball games. I believe that I just saw Campbell. Campbell's girls, JV and varsity boys coming in. Cobb for 3, it's going to be good. Carly Cobb, first 3 of the ball game. She's going to get the steal. She's going to get it tipped away. It's going to stay with Malden, or yes, stay with Malden off of South Pim.
Carly Cobb with the ball. She's looking to get it moved around to Carson Cohen. Back over to Cobb. Cobb for 3.
Going to be no good. It was a very beautiful shot. Tipped off of Malden.
It's going to be Carson Cohen with the ball to Thornton for 2, and it's going to be good. South Pim looking to bring the ball down the floor, but man, Malden's full court press is just aggressive. They're looking to beat it.
And they're going to get a foul. It's going to belong to Carson Cohen. It's going to be her first foul of the ball game. Only Malden's second in the ball game.
It's going to be Jackson checking in for Peterson from Malden. South Pim, that's Jones bringing the ball up the floor, looking at Duckworth. And it's going to be out of bounds after a fall. Malden's ball. That's Carly Cobb bringing the ball up the floor for Malden. Looking over at Matthews to Jackson. Back out to Thornton. Thornton for 3. And it's going to be no good, but the rebound is going to go to Carson Cohen. She's going to take a shot, and it's also going to be no good.
It's going to stay with Malden underneath their basket. Pass into Thornton. Shot's going to be no good, and the ball's going to come away to Cobb, to Matthews, over to Cohen. Cohen into Jackson. Jackson for 2 is going to be no good, but she gets the rebound, goes back up. Thornton with the rebound, and it's going to be no good, but she's going to get fouled.
That foul is going to belong to
Number 30.
That's Wilburn.
40, I'm sorry, Wilburn.
Thornton's first free throw is not going to fall for her.
Malden playing a very good and aggressive game, but they're not looking very hot from the free throw line. Only 1 of the 10 that they've taken have been made.
The second free throw is going to fall for her, though.
It's going to be 2. 10.
Mynina Thornton for 2. It's going to be good. She got the steal off of that inbound from South Pim.
Jones going all the way. She's going to go up for 2. It's going to be no good. Fakin's going to get fouled. It's going to send her to the line. That foul belonged to Matthews. It's going to be her first.
First free throw is not going to fall for her. The second one is, though. It's going to be 11 points for South Pim there, and that's going to be 0-0 with her first point of the game.
Senath 29, or not Senath, I'm so sorry.
Malden 29, South Pim. That's going to be Malden 31.
Carson Cohen with another 2, her first 2 of the second quarter. Thornton with the steal. She's going to tip it out of bounds. It gets away from her. Fakin bringing the ball up the floor to Duckworth. Duckworth up for 2 is going to be no good. Cohen with the rebound.
Carson Cohen to Carly Cobb. Carly Cobb looking to move the ball over to Matthews for 3, and it's going to be good for her.
It's going to be Kyrie Matthews for 3. It's going to be her first points of the ball game.
Looking to get a quick tip. She's going to pick up a foul, I believe. That's going to be her second foul of the ball game. That's going to be Kinsey Wynn checking in for Kyrie Matthews. South Pim looking to bring the ball up the floor. They get it to Jones. She's looking to get it across pretty quickly. Up for 2, and it's going to be good for her.
It's going to be Jones's first 2 points of the ball game.
Carly Cobb to Thornton, back over to Carson Cohen. To Cobb. Back to Cohen. Back to Cobb for 3. It's going to be no good. Man, all of her shots look really beautiful today. They're just not quite falling for her.
It's going to be no good by Cobb again. Ball's tipped away on the rebound to Thornton to Win. Win for 2. It's going to be good. Carly Cobb with the steal. She's going to go up for 2, and it is going to fall. Malden putting some quick points on the board on their full court defense.
It's going to be Jones bringing the ball all the way up floor for South Pim, and she's going to get the layup. It's going to be good for her.
Jones stepping out in the last few minutes and becoming very aggressive for South Pim's offense. South Pim playing a zone defense against Malden. Cohen's going to go up for 2. It's going to be good. Carson Cohen with the steal over to Thornton. Thornton for 2. It's going to be no good. She's going to go back up to end the quarter. That's going to be Thornton for 2.
Score is looking like 42 Malden, 15 South Pim at the half.
I'm going to do a little totaling up here for the halftime. All right. It's looking like Fakin had 1 point that quarter, Jones has 4, and then Malia Duckworth had 10 to total up for the first half, and that brings South Pim to 15. Cobb had 7 that quarter, Thornton had 7, Cohen 4, Matthews 3, Jackson 2, and Wynn for 4. And totaling up with the first quarter, that brings Cobb to a total of 9 points, Thornton 7, Cohen 15, Matthews 3, Jackson 4, and Wynn 4, which brings us to a total of 42, which is where we're going to end the half. We're going to take a short break, and we will be right back with you on Bootheel Broadcasting.